What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Big Fight Field channel. Joseph Conlon here. It is Thursday afternoon, October 21st, 2021. It is around 4 o'clock, and I just got done watching WWE Crown Jewel live from Saudi Arabia. Sweet Saudi Blood Money 6, as a couple content creators like to call it. I can't remember a WWE show being this long this year. This show felt so goddamn long. It was a 4-hour show. I'm sitting here right now, and it's 4:08, and we keep it real here on the channel. I have not done a WWE review since I think SummerSlam, and I have not watched a full WWE show since SmackDown in August. That was SmackDown after SummerSlam. Let me take a sip of my water real quick. There we go. But overall, this show today was a solid show. I can't lie. Because most of the Saudi Arabia shows, we've had 5 Saudi Arabia shows in the past, and all of them have been trash. The worst WWE shows of the year have always been these Saudi Arabia shows, and this show was not the case. I'm not gonna go out there and say this was one of their better shows because I'm biased. I thought WrestleMania was better. I thought Royal Rumble was better. I thought that Money in the Bank was better. But today, I thought the show today was better than SummerSlam. Overall, this was a solid show. We had 3 really good matches with Edge and Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre and Big E, and then the main event with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Everything else on the show was just meh. It wasn't terrible. The Queen's Crown, that was not good at all. I couldn't give 2 shits about that. Heck, even Bobby Lashley and Goldberg wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad of a match, if you ask me. It wasn't good by any means, but it wasn't bad whatsoever. So we're going to talk about it here today. I got something to do at 5 o'clock, so we shouldn't be here for no longer than about 30 minutes. So I appreciate you guys joining. If you have not already, before we get into the review, be sure to check out the AEW Dynamite vlog in Miami, Florida this past week. That's available now. And then yesterday, for the Dolphins fans and the NFL fans of the channel, I talked about a video about Deshaun Watson possibly joining the Miami Dolphins. So if you haven't checked that already, be sure to go ahead and check that out. And let's just get into the show. I don't really have much time. And we open up the show with Edge and Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell. Now, I did not see the entire match. I saw most of the match. I did not see the entire match because I was still on campus when this show was starting. So I was not able to catch, the whole match. But most of the match I saw. This was a really damn good match. I would honestly, since I didn't see most of this match, I would probably take Big E and Drew McIntyre over this match. But I thought this was a really damn good Hell in a Cell match. It just sucks that this match was inside Hell in a Cell because literally 4 months ago, we had like 3 straight shows. And out of those 3 shows, we saw 4 Hell in a Cell matches, which is a complete overkill. But it just makes me wish it was anything but Hell in a Cell. But these guys had a damn good match. It was really, really good. They basically wanted to destroy each other the entire time, the entire feud. I did not pay attention to the entire feud, so don't argue with me with that, because I have not watched a weekly show, like I said, since August. But they had a really good match. Okay, Edge won, which I was kind of shocked about. I thought Rollins could use this win way more than Edge could, because I could actually see Rollins as a future challenger for the WWE Championship against Big E, now that he's on Monday Night Raw. So it's basically one of the bigger spots. The biggest spots of the match, really just an insane spot, was Rollins was on the top rope looking for like a frog splash, and he was on the top rope looking for a frog splash. Edge gets up and he pushes him off the top rope, and Rollins bounces off the Hell in a Cell and goes crashing through a table on the outside. That spot was absolutely insane. That was an insane spot. And then you had Rollins had a chain wrapped around his foot, just kicking the shit out of Edge. Edge looked completely out of it. Rollins was going to hit the curb stomp, but Edge got the chair and gave him a low blow with the chair, and then hit Rollins a couple times with the chair, spear, and then Edge gave Rollins a curb stomp onto the steel chair, which really did not look that good, and he completely missed. But he still won the match, and Edge won Hell in a Cell. After the match, a whole bunch of pyro went off as Edge won the match against Rollins. This was a very good match. And yeah, they're probably going to move on with this feud. So we'll see what happens with the both of them. Let's see here. Mustafa Ali versus Mansoor. There was a bunch of matches I didn't care about going into this show. I really only cared about 3 matches. It was that Hell in a Cell match, the women's triple threat, and the main event. I don't even know how this match happened. I thought these guys were a tag team, and all of a sudden I looked on the card, I think it was Monday night, and I'm like, why are these guys fighting each other? I thought they were a tag team, but then I realized, oh shit, Mansoor's from Saudi Arabia. He's gonna get the big win. So, Mansoor and Ali had a good match. You know, it was whatever. Mansoor won, and then after the match, Ali attacked Mansoor, and some guy with like, he was at a karate outfit on. He had like a Saudi Arabian hat wrapped around his face, and he took it off, and it was someone from the Tokyo Olympics who's from Saudi Arabia. I have no idea what it was, but he looked like some martial arts guy, and Ali went after him, and he gave him a very, very good kick to the face. That was a nice kick to the face, but yeah, very underwhelming. And knowing WWE, we're probably going to see Ali and Mansoor 35 more times before the end of the year on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, whatever brand that they're on. We had RK Bro, Randy Orton and Riddle against AJ Styles and Omos. Again, I watch another WWE show, and these guys are still feuding over the Raw Tag Team titles. And I see this as a hot topic on social media. A lot of people are tired of the pairing of AJ Styles and Omos, and I have to agree with them. I liked it before in the beginning stages, around WrestleMania season, when they were teaming up to face the New Day for the Tag Team Championships. That's when I liked them. That's when I was into the duo of AJ Styles and Omos. Now I'm not really into it. I don't care about it at all. AJ Styles at this point is being held back. he's being held back from his potential at this point, because we all know AJ, he's one of the best wrestlers in the world, and he could be doing way more than floating around in the tag team division with Omos. They were going to break them up, but a top star said that Omos is not ready for a singles push yet, and that probably had to be Randy Orton, because he figured Randy Orton's been working a lot of matches with Omos, I guess, on Raw, and he probably thinks that Omos is not ready for that next step to be on his own, and he still needs AJ by his side. But I really got nothing out of this match because it went 6 minutes. What do you want me? I don't know. What do you want me to get out of a 6-minute match for the Tag Team Championships? RK Bro retained as expected. Matt Riddle came running out to the ring as a camel. I will say this: when he went to the back, Randy Orton was super confused, and then when Matt Riddle came back out, riding a camel to the ring, and you see the look on Randy Orton's face, that was priceless. That was absolutely priceless. I laughed. So that was cool. But yeah, the main thing out of all of this is it's time to get AJ Styles out of the Raw Tag Team division and make him a single star again. If you want AJ and Omos together, that's fine, but have Omos by AJ's side when he's going after a WWE title or a US title. I don't think Damian Priest has any challengers for the United States Championship. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't watch Monday Night Raw, but I'm just saying, a program between AJ Styles and Damian Priest over the United States Championship, I mean, who would not want to see that? Legit, who would not want to see a series of matches between at least 2 matches between Damian Priest and AJ Styles for the United States Championship? I know I would. I absolutely would. And I know AJ's better than the US title as well, but I think Damian Priest, I think that title could really be used for AJ Styles right now, and that would be a great feud for the title and for Damian Priest as the champion. So that's what I think. Loud ass motorcycle behind me, I'm sorry about that, but that's what I think could be used as the next feud for AJ Styles. A feud with Damian Priest over the United States Championship would be great, I think. So yeah, YK Bro retained. Queen's Crown, Doudrop, and Zelina Vega. I don't really know what to say. I didn't pay attention to this match. All I read online is how terrible this Queen's Crown tournament is. Everybody wanted a Queen of the Ring. They couldn't match King of the Ring, so they had to call it the Queen's Crown, which is dumb as hell. But you know, all you see everybody talking about on social media Monday and Friday night before Rampage is how short of the matches the Queen's Crown tournament is. You see, 2-minute matches, 90-second matches, 2-minute and 30-second matches. It's horrible. It's horrible. And from what I've heard, this is one of the worst tournaments WWE has ever put on in the company history. And I can't blame them, because they don't care about women's wrestling. They don't care about any women on that roster outside of Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, and when she's there, Bayley. That's all the women they care about in that division. And Alexa Bliss. So you got about 20 or so women in that division, and they only care about 6 of them. That's not good at all. So And you know, the Queen of the Ring and the King of the Ring is made for that winner to get a new gimmick. So what am I getting excited over? Am I getting excited over the fact that Zelina Vega is now going to have this new gimmick as Queen Zelina? Like I was supposed to get excited when Baron Corbin won the King of the Ring and became King Corbin? That was one of the worst stuff. That gimmick was one of the worst things on WWE television at that time when he was feuding with Roman Reigns. So am I supposed to get excited over the fact that Zelina Vega is Queen of the Ring and Xavier Woods is King of the Ring when they're going to have just new gimmicks? No, I can't get excited about that at all. I can't. It's not like the winner of the tournament is getting a women's championship match, or they're gonna get a world title match. They're getting none of that. They're just getting a new cheesy, corny, awful gimmick. So I did not care about this match at all. I didn't even watch. I was basically on my phone the whole time. And Zelina Vega won, and I don't care. She probably won't. Now that she's the queen, she probably won't win another match this year. So there you go. Y'all are gonna be happy for no reason when Zelina's the queen right now, but she'll probably lose every match leading into next year. Bobby Lashley and Goldberg. I forgot what match was next. Bobby Lashley and Goldberg. So originally when I read the card on Monday, it said no holds barred. And then today they changed it to false count anywhere. And I'm like, oh God. This is going to be a disaster. And by the way, I knew Goldberg was going to win going into this. Because there was no way after what Bobby Lashley did to his son at SummerSlam that Goldberg was going to come to Saudi Arabia and lose. There is just no way, shape, or form that after what Bobby Lashley did to Gage Goldberg at SummerSlam, that Goldberg was going to lose this night. And he won. And like I say in the beginning, here on the channel, we keep it real with everything, whether that's wrestling or football, and we keeping it real here. I thought that match between Bobby Lashley and Goldberg was not bad, y'all. I'm not saying I enjoyed the match, but the match was not bad at all. That finish, when they were brawling on the top with the kendo sticks, not the part when I didn't even know before I get to the finish. So Bobby Lashley and Goldberg were on the top, and Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin came out, and they're wearing Hurt Business t-shirts, and I'm like, I didn't even know that these guys reunited with Bobby Lashley, and it's just it looks like that they're just Bobby Lashley's lackeys now in the Hurt Business. I didn't see MVP on the show. I didn't know. I have no idea where he is, but yeah, the finish was fantastic. I loved the finish. Beginning of the match, I was really not into. After Goldberg hit that jackhammer, I thought that was it, and he didn't even go for the cover. And the ending was fantastic. Bobby Lashley destroyed from the kendo stick shots. Goldberg looks like the kendo stick. He throws it, and he sacrifices himself by spinning Bobby Lashley through 3 tables down off the stage, and Goldberg won. And I'm not even angry because, like I said, going into this match, I knew Goldberg was going to win because after what happened at SummerSlam, Goldberg was not going to lose to Bobby Lashley. So Goldberg won, Falls Count Anywhere match, and hopefully he can go away forever. So, yeah, I don't really want to see Goldberg anymore. I'm tired of Goldberg. The fact that I said that the match wasn't bad, that doesn't mean I want to see more Goldberg. I don't like the dude at all. I don't want to see him on television. He's 55 years old and he's gassed every time he goes to the ring. So, yeah. Goldberg wins over Bobby Lashley. And honestly, I have no idea what Bobby Lashley is doing on Raw. So, I guess I'll just keep up with Twitter to see about that. And then we had Finn Balor and Xavier Woods. This match could have gotten way more time than it did. This match only went 8 minutes, I think. I could have seen these guys go for another 5 minutes. I could have seen like a 13 to 15 minute match between these guys. But Xavier won. Like, it was pretty obvious. Xavier Woods is in the finals of the King of the Ring. This is something that he's dreamed about since being in WWE, that he's always wanted to do, was to be in the King of the Ring tournament and win it. And he's in the finals against Finn Balor. He wasn't going to lose this match. No way was Xavier Woods going to win this match. I'm happy WWE gave him what he wanted. WWE gave Xavier Woods what he wanted, so good on them, I guess. And then we had, personally, my favorite match of the night was the WWE Championship match between Drew McIntyre and Big E. Now, outside of the Mansoor match, this was 100% the most predictable match on the entire card. There was no way that Drew McIntyre was going to win the WWE Championship and take it over to SmackDown. It just was not happening at all. It wasn't happening. Big E should be the WWE Champion, and I'm glad he is. These two had a great match. A great match. I loved that Claymore spot where Big E kicked out at the Claymore. I really thought the match was over then. They had great chemistry throughout the whole match as well, and it led to a very nice ending when Big E countered a future shot DDT into the big ending and got the win. And if all goes right, I could see Big E carrying that WWE Championship going into WrestleMania. I don't know who he would face, but I think that would be awesome if Big E were to still be the WWE Champion going into WrestleMania. So we'll see what happens there. Women's triple threat. Becky Lynch defending against Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. Match was solid. I'll give it that. It was a solid match between these three ladies. But logically, because of the draft, you have Becky and Bianca on Raw and Sasha Banks on SmackDown. Logically, what should have happened, and I tweeted this, I think I either tweeted this out or said it in one of my group chats. I'm not so sure. I don't remember. But logically, what should have happened was Bianca should have beaten Charlotte Monday night and win the Raw Women's Championship. That way, if she goes into this match and she loses, she doesn't look bad for it. She doesn't take the pin. She doesn't look bad for it because she's still the Raw Women's Champion. And Sasha Banks should have won this match because she's on SmackDown. But nope, this is WWE. We can't do things simple in WWE. So what did they do? They had Charlotte win on Monday by DQ, and they had Becky Lynch win this match by a roll-up victory over Sasha Banks. And now, more than likely, WWE is going to have Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair swap titles either tomorrow or Monday, and we're going to set up Becky Lynch versus Charlotte at Survivor Series like anybody is going to give a shit or get excited for another Charlotte Flair Becky Lynch match at Survivor Series. I know I won't. I know I won't be excited for that match because I don't like any of them. I love Sasha and Bianca, and it pains me to say that I don't like Becky Lynch, but I'm sorry. Her character is just awful right now. I can't stand it. Big Time Bex? Are you kidding? And Big Time Bex is one of the cringiest nicknames in WWE right now. I can't stand it. Just her gimmick and the way she presents herself. She's supposed to be a heel. Does she really come off as a heel? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then the main event, the thing everybody was looking forward to the most, the thing I was looking forward to the most, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. Whose side was Paul Heyman on? This match was short, sweet, and very good. Even though the match was very short, the storytelling was great, and the match was very good. This match did not need to be long. And I'm glad it wasn't long, because it didn't need to be. But I'm just going to get to the ending. So, Roman Reigns hits a spear and Brock kicks out. Brock hits an F5 and Roman Reigns kicks out. And Paul Heyman's just doing nothing on the outside. He's just literally standing here like this with a sad face on and not really reacting to anything. So he's just really standing there, and then Brock Lesnar F5s Paul Heyman into the referee Charles Robinson. And Brock looks pretty dumb for that because clearly he threw Roman right into the referee, and he clearly saw that. And then he goes to hit another F5 on Roman, and he's acting like the referee, well, he's acting all shocked that the referee's down. And I'm like, you're stupid because you knew you hit the referee with that F5. So why are you acting all shocked and surprised about that? That's what I was asking myself. But then Paul Heyman, he yells out, I can't take this anymore. So he throws the Universal Championship into the ring, right between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. And they're doing a tug of war for the Universal Championship. And Brock's trying to pull it away from Roman. And Roman's trying to pull it away from Brock. And eventually Brock gets it. Then the Usos come down, super kick Brock Lesnar. Roman Reigns hits the title over Brock Lesnar's head. Another referee came in. That was the ending. Again, short and sweet, very good match, right winner, but that ending felt super flat. I don't know about you guys, but that ending was just not exciting at all, if you're asking me. I would have done something else. It was very underwhelming. It was flat, but the story on Paul Heyman's face said it all, is that he's shocked and conflicted about the outcome of this match with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, and he doesn't know what to think. And I'm pretty sure with that and the shenanigans finish, I think we're going to end up getting another match between these guys. Probably at the Royal Rumble. I could see Brock going away for a little bit, Roman doing whatever, facing Big E at Survivor Series, facing whoever at the next pay-per-view, and then Brock Lesnar comes back for Royal Rumble season, and we get Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar once again for the Universal Championship. But what needed to happen, happened. And Roman Reigns is still the Universal Champion. And that's what needed to happen. So, very good stuff. Overall, like I said, these Saudi shows are usually some of their worst shows of the entire year. This year wasn't the case. It was a very solid show. Even though they put on a solid show tonight, it's not going to make me watch the product consistently. I will start watching the product consistently again when they start putting good shows back-to-back on a weekly basis. They put on a good weekly show, just like AEW is, with Dynamite and Rampage. But until I see that, I'm not watching the weekly shows. I'll only watch the pay-per-views. So, I'm getting on out of here. Thank you guys for watching the Crown Jewel review today. If you have not already, be sure to subscribe to the Big Fight Fuel channel. We got some great content coming up for you guys this week. Tomorrow for the Dolphins fans, we're going to preview the game this weekend against the Atlanta Falcons. And then tomorrow night, we got the AEW Rampage review with Wesley Williams and Cameron Johnson. I'll get their reactions out of Rampage tomorrow night, as I was at the Dynamite show last Saturday night in Miami, and they filmed an episode of Rampage right after Dynamite. So I know everything that happens, but I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. So yeah, be sure to tune into that Rampage review tomorrow night, and then Saturday, either Saturday or Sunday again, we got another vlog at AEW Dynamite, this time in Orlando, Florida. I'm going to be with Nathan Hansen again. You guys saw the seats we had last week. They were awesome seats, and we got awesome seats again for the show on Saturday night. So it's going to be very good. It's going to be awesome. You guys are going to want to tune into the vlog on Saturday. Be sure to comment below. What were your thoughts about WWE Crown Jewel? Did you think it was a good pay-per-view? Did you think it was an okay pay-per-view? But did you not like the pay-per-view? Let me know down below. Hit the like button if you like what you heard from me in the video. And go ahead and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Colin_Joseph. You're going to want to follow me this weekend. You saw all the pictures I was posting on Twitter and Instagram, meeting up with Ricky Starks and Kip Sabian last week. The stories I'm posting on Instagram. You guys are going to want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Again, Twitter and Instagram at Colin_Joseph. And let's try to get this channel to 430 subscribers by next weekend. That is the end of October. That is Halloween. Let's get to 430 subscribers by next weekend. And guys, I gotta go. I got something to do at 5 o'clock. I will see you guys tomorrow with a preview for Falcons Dolphins and the Rampage review here on the channel. So you guys have a good night. Stay safe. And as always, man, stay classy.